Welcome back, friends. It's Anders. Today I'm making 3 Manhattan riffs. These are probably my favorite variations on the Manhattan. A classic cocktail, everybody knows of the Manhattan. In fact, there's a good chance you are familiar with most of these riffs that we're gonna make today. These aren't original, they're just really good. So I'm gonna show you how I make them, the ratios I like to use. We'll talk about the individual ingredients, the things we swap out from the original Manhattan recipe. It will be fun. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more sips, tips, and recipes, and let's go make 3 Manhattan riffs to the bone. All right, first up, we have the perfect Manhattan. Now, many of you, I'm sure, already know what a perfect Manhattan is. In fact, you might even know my embarrassing story as to how I learned what perfect meant in the cocktail world. Long story short, a long time ago when I was first starting out, somebody ordered a perfect Manhattan from me, and I thought that meant I had to serve him a flawlessly made Manhattan. And so I did my best and made him my best Manhattan. But he kept sending it back to me until he finally told me what perfect meant. I am telling you this because I want to spare you the embarrassment that I went through. Perfect means an equal split of sweet and dry vermouth. That's it. To make the perfect Manhattan, we will need rye whiskey, sweet vermouth, dry vermouth or Blanc vermouth, and Angostura bitters. Rye is the base. A lot of people will make bourbon Manhattans. That's fine. We're talking whiskey here. I like a higher proof rye, personal preference. Now the vermouth, split, like I mentioned, between sweet and dry. I'm using a Blanc vermouth. I found that lately I've been leaning more towards Blanc vermouth than dry vermouth. My go-to sweet vermouth for Manhattans is usually the Cocchi Vermouth di Torino, which is an Italian vermouth. The Dolin is a French vermouth. I'm keeping the vermouth in the same family here. It's gonna be a little bit lighter. It has a little bit more herbal component, and it works really nice with the Blanc vermouth. Blanc versus dry is a little bit less dry, and it has a creaminess to it that is really nice in the drink. Angostura bitters gives it a little spice. So let's build. Into a mixing glass, 2 ounces of rye whiskey. Then we will add ½ an ounce of sweet vermouth. This is actually considered Rouge vermouth, and ½ an ounce of Blanc or dry vermouth, and 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, 4 if you're using a smaller dasher bottle, and add ice and stir. About 30 seconds or so, and we are gonna serve this up. Although if you wanna serve it on the rocks, that's gonna be fine. If you're gonna serve it up, have your glassware chilled already. That should have happened long ago. Grab your chilled glassware and strain off into the cocktail glass. Pretty full. Now, we can garnish this either with a lemon twist. I know a lot of people like that. I'm going to do the classic cocktail cherry, and there we have it, the perfect Manhattan. Absolutely flawless. I'm going to take a quick sip, and we'll move on to the next. That's good. I love Manhattans. This one, obviously a little less rich than my traditional classic Manhattan. The vermouth is lighter, it's herbaceous, and the Angostura bitters, very important. A small amount, but very important in this drink. Now, on to the next. Should I leave this out? It's really good. We may come back and visit. What's next? Oh, next we have the Black Manhattan. Now this is one we covered on the channel a long time ago. If you want to check out that video, go check it out. But we are gonna make it because I haven't had it since we made that video. To make the Black Manhattan, we are gonna need rye whiskey, Averna, Angostura bitters, and orange bitters. Rye, again, is the base. The thing we're switching out here is the Amaro for the vermouth in the classic Manhattan. This is a Sicilian Amaro. It's dark, it's robust, has some vanilla notes. Angostura bitters, that's the same, and we are also adding orange bitters. Let's build. So, 2 ounces of rye whiskey, 1 ounce of Averna, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, and 2 dashes of orange bitters. I'm also gonna be serving this one up just like the perfect Manhattan, so have your glassware chilled, add ice, and stir. I am going to need to pick up another bottle of Rittenhouse rye. If you need to pick up any of these bottles, check out my collection on Curiata. Link in description down below. That should be good. Strain off into your cocktail glass. Now, in the Black Manhattan video, I added a cherry, and that would be appropriate here. But because we have cherries happening in all these other drinks, I'm going to do a lemon twist across the top. Clean up the edges, and then drop it right on top. Because of the orange bitters, you could also do an orange twist. There we have the Black Manhattan. Cheers. Ooh. Really like it with the lemon on top. Kind of brightens it up. There's almost like a coffee element to it, which is really good. More bitter than the perfect Manhattan. It still scratches that Manhattan itch, is what I'm trying to say. So now, what's the last one? A Rum Manhattan. So now this last variation, we're gonna switch out the whiskey with rum. Is it still a Manhattan? I say so. It drinks the same, the ratios are very much the same, and if you call it a Rum Manhattan, people are gonna expect rum. So to make a Rum Manhattan, we are gonna need Demerara Rum, sweet vermouth, and Angostura Bitters. This is a drink that I will whip up anytime. The rum that I'm using, of course you could use any rum that you like, but I really do like a Demerara rum. It's nice and bold and rich. And then I bring back my usual vermouth here, which is the Cocchi Vermouth di Torino, which is a bolder Italian vermouth. And then of course the Angostura Bitters. So you might look at this and say, that is going to be pretty rich. And yes, it is a richer Manhattan. It almost drinks similar to an old fashioned, and I like that. It's really good. So let's build. All right, let's start with the rum. 2 ounces of rum, 1 ounce of sweet vermouth, and 2 dashes of Angostura Bitters. Add ice and stir. Of course, this is gonna be good served up, but I'm gonna serve it on a big rock. Because it is gonna be richer, I like to sip this one over time. It's probably good. Drop in your beautifully crafted giant ice lump and strain the cocktail over the ice. And garnish with a cherry. Boom. Yeah, that is a good looking drink, if I do say so myself. The Rum Manhattan. Cheers. Oh man, it's not too rich. I think you need to try this one. It's gonna be different depending on the rum that you use and the vermouth. Oz, would you care to try these and see which one you prefer?
Sure. Hello, it's me again.
Oz.
The taste tester?
Yeah, the opinion you all are really looking for.
Okay, so the perfect Manhattan first. It's good.
Remember, keep your vermouth in the fridge.
In the fridge.
Next.
Okay, next.
Tom Lyon.
I have to try them all. I have to try them all first to make a judgment. Black Manhattan.
What do you think?
It's good. It's pretty similar, you know?
Right.
Is that crazy to say?
No, I don't think so. I get a bit more, I almost want to say vanilla, and then the rum.
Okay, I've been looking forward to the Rum Manhattan. Honestly, that's why I'm here. I'll try not to be biased, but I really like this drink. Oh, yeah. It's way sweeter, but it's so good.
And it's really easy. 3 ingredients.
It tastes like brown sugar. It's so good. It's not like overly sweet.
No.
But it's not dry.
Yeah, the Manhattan is a very simple drink. You just have the 3 ingredients, but you can swap them out. Using a different vermouth is gonna change your drink. Using a different base spirit obviously changes the drink, but it really works. And there are just a number of different variations that you can have. There we are. So which one are you gonna try? Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget your merch. Sign up for the newsletter. Grab your coffee. Try a Manhattan. Just enjoy life. We'll see you next time.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Cheers.